Welcome to Onsite with Andersen. My name is Stacy Ecman with Alair Kirkland. We are based here in Kirkland, Washington, and today I'm going to show you around a project we've named Ave Elegance. It's 3,200 square foot new construction right here in the heart of Kirkland. When this family came to me a couple of years ago, they needed more space. They wanted to stay in the neighborhood. Their kids go to school here, and it's a beautiful neighborhood, and it's really hard to find property available. So what we decided to do was add about 1,400 square feet by adding a second story. To do that, because of our height limit here in Kirkland, we had to lower the house on the lot so that we could stay within that 25 feet. In doing so, we were able to move all the bedrooms upstairs, except for a guest room and an office here on the main floor. And now we're standing in the living room, which in their old house was really small. And so we were able to open that up a little bit by adding that square footage. One of the things I love most about this living room that we were able to create is all the natural light that it brings in. We've got a big bank of windows here, and then another one over here, and obviously these nice big sliding doors to get out to the back deck. We chose to go with the Andersen 100 series windows in this project. They wanted the black on black, and they wanted to add the little bit of detail with the grids. Our clients who go with this 100 series, one of the reasons they choose that is because of the value that it provides. The FiberX material is a wonderful product. It's durable, it lasts a long time, and it's reliable, especially in our climate with so much moisture and so much rain. That FiberX material holds up really well. As we walk around the home today, you might see a few of these units in the ceiling. What's protected under there is a mini split. This house is heated and cooled with ductless mini splits and a heat pump. We do that for our energy credits. Here in Washington State, we have a very strenuous energy code, and we have to get a certain amount of credits to get our building permit. When we choose the ways we're going to get those credits, oftentimes we end up with these mini splits because they're very energy efficient, and with our climate being so moderate and no huge spikes up or down, we're able to have a pretty consistent heat and cool with these mini split systems. We also went with the Andersen 100 series sliding glass doors. You know, in a lot of our builds here now with the indoor-outdoor space, you end up with these big expansive doors. Unfortunately, because of the lot size and the restrictions we have with that, we just weren't able to fit that into this home. So what we did do though is we put two sliders on the corner here where we can open this one, and then, you know, if you come over here and open the second one, you get the feel of this corner being completely open, even though it's not. Another challenge with this house was the topography, and to get that, stay under that height limit that we talked about earlier, and digging down. To do that, we ended up creating this pretty steep driveway, which creates water issues. How do we get rid of all that water? We do have a pump system down there that pumps part of the water back up here to the storm drain on the street, and we were lucky enough that the sewer actually gravity feeds out down on 7th. As we come upstairs here, you'll see that we have this landing with double height ceilings, and we put these windows in and we double stacked them to get as much natural light as we could to really flood this part of the house. And as I mentioned before, to get that extra square footage that they needed for their family, we had to go up another level. And now we're here on the second floor where they've moved all of the bedrooms, except for the guest room that they have downstairs. And they have their laundry room up here. They have a nice little space here for the kids to hang out, where they can put a big TV on the wall, and obviously a couple of bathrooms. And as we enter the primary suite here, you'll see another one of the mini splits. This gives them the ability to control the climate in their space, separated out in different zones. And now we're in the primary area here where you see there's just so much natural light created by these bigger windows. And you know, one thing that I really love about this house that you don't see very often is people really actually thought about where they were going to put their bed and where their nightstands were going to go. And so they designed the window layout specifically for that. And then, you know, you leave the primary suite and you come into the primary bathroom, which you know, is going to have heated floors, as you can see, and a pretty big, beautiful space. One thing that I really love about this bathroom in regards to windows is how they chose to wrap the bathtub area here with windows so that you can sit here, you can look out at the view that you do have, and still again get that natural light from outside. And again, here in this one of the kids' bedrooms, they still thought through where the bed was going to go and how those windows were going to be placed. And also, we've talked a lot about these mini splits. You know, sometimes, especially on the upper floor, when you've got height limits and we've got so much insulation that has to go in the ceiling for our energy code, you can't actually put the units up in the ceiling. And so this here, what you see is where a unit will hang from the wall there. And again, it's controlled by a thermostat in this room. So each person in the house can set the temperature to their comfort. And there it is. That's 8th Ave Elegance in a nutshell here in Kirkland, Washington. I want to say thank you to Andersen Windows and Doors for coming out and joining me on this home tour.